The House Oversight Committee, led by Republican Representative James Comer, has launched an investigation into Minnesota Governor Tim Walz's extensive ties with China. The committee is focusing on Walz's interactions with Chinese Communist Party (CCP) entities and officials over several decades. Walz, who is Vice President Kamala Harris's running mate, has faced this scrutiny as part of the GOP's broader strategy for the upcoming November elections. Tim Walz's history with China dates back to the 1990s, when he coordinated educational trips for students and visited China over 30 times. This early involvement has become a focal point for the GOP, who highlights these trips as part of their investigation. Comer points to these activities as examples of possible CCP influence on Walz's decisions. Notably, Walz's company, Educational Travel Adventures, Inc., coordinated student trips to China until 2003, further raising suspicions. Despite Comer's assertions, Walz has consistently voiced criticism against the CCP, particularly on human rights issues. During his time in Congress, he served on the Congressional Executive Commission on China, focusing on China's human rights violations. A spokesperson for Walz emphasized his commitment to American jobs and manufacturing, accusing Republicans of twisting facts to distract voters from the Trump-Vance agenda. While Comer and his colleagues argue that Walz might be susceptible to CCP influence, Walz supporters dismiss the investigation as a political stunt aimed at aiding former President Trump. This investigation follows the quiet conclusion of another high-profile inquiry led by Comer, a failed attempt to impeach President Biden. Despite the GOP's efforts, they lack sufficient votes to move forward with impeachment, having failed to convince enough colleagues. Furthermore, tech mogul Elon Musk and his involvement in Trump's re-election efforts have come under the spotlight. Musk's actions, including donations to super PACs and efforts to increase voter turnout, signal his support for the former president. Alongside, other wealthy donors like Joe Lonsdale and the Winklevoss twins have contributed to political action committees supporting Trump, adding to the GOP's momentum. As the battle for America's future intensifies, the focus on Walz's connections to China remains a key part of the GOP's strategy. This narrative underscores the importance of being vigilant against foreign influence, stressing the values of national security and American sovereignty. Comer insists that the American people deserve full disclosure of Walz's relationship with China to protect the nation's integrity. At the heart of this issue is a broader ideological battle, one that questions the balance between engagement and vigilance in foreign relations. It's a reminder that in the fight to preserve American values, every action and alliance must be scrutinized to ensure they align with national interests. The conservative drive to expose foreign influences like those alleged against Walz reflects an unwavering commitment to protecting the American way of life.